Hey guys, it's Hantel, back at another LEGO Transformers Showcase video, and this is Drop Off. Here is Drop Off in his, what would you call this? A UPS truck? This is the best vehicle mode and robot mode I've ever put together. That is thankful to these turning pieces. Wow, these allow for so much more conversion possibilities. And I just love how the colors align. Though I wish these were a gray, so then I could fill out all this in gray. And I don't have any more gray of these pieces. And that's kind of sad. But still, I think it looks very nice with all the color coded. And also, I wish I had these in gray. But here he is from the bottom. And what you might notice from this guy is there is absolutely no kibble. That actually looks like a chassis. Like, there's nothing there. Because all the arms and legs and stuff, they're hidden inside. Except for these, which do form the hands, but actually this is the hand on the inside. So you can't even see it. That actually does look like some vehicle mode parts. And I wanted to have this rounded section to almost be like where the wheel's supposed to be. But the wheels, actually, I'm not the biggest fan of how out wide they are. But with the pieces and how he converts, that's kind of necessary. And this black top, it's not, though I wish it was a darker, darker shade. Because this is actually where the driver sits and stuff. And you got the nice black all around. And you need this rounded piece for the other mode, so he can actually have arms. But I like that's it. I like the headlights and this rounded section. It actually gives, almost, more detail. Which, though they do form the legs, it does make it look nice. Also, the rounded section here. And this back section, really like how the black comes down, and the black is all the way around here, and then it's gray. And then right here, which I actually did like the gray scale, but anyways, let's just convert him. So how to transform Drop Off from his UPS delivery thing to a robot. It's a very kind of intricate yet very tactile transformation. And I just want to mention, I could have called this thing Amazon Prime, but I have such bad experiences with Amazon, I just could not bring myself to do that. But anyways, we'll start by lifting this up and lifting these out. Do the same to this side. Next, what you want to do is, move these pieces out for now, because what we will need to do is bring this piece up. Then just move them back into place. Just like so. Same thing on the other side. Just a bit. Then move this piece up as much as you can. Bring this up, and however you can, rotate this. I like to bring this out a little bit so then it can give clearance from this piece. Then we'll work on these legs. You will start by rotating these in. So then that will, again, give clearance for the legs. Rotate it down And this nicely flattens against this, which doesn't have anything to do with the actual transformation, or the actual robot mode, but I just think it's nice how it fits into place for the transformation. Then you rotate this down and bring this up, which will again give clearance for the wheels to swing around, and you don't want to flatten them all the way. I like to have them at a bit of an angle because it gives more, detail to the robot mode. Yep, that will sometimes fall off because it's just attached via this jumper plate, so don't be afraid to just hold on to that. And then you'll finish the rotation. There are the legs. Then this is a super fun part. We will rotate this piece and then bring it down. And it's really nice to have this folded down because it's super satisfying to have the whole chest come together. Then, head reveal. Bring the arms down and rotate the lower arms forward. And there you have Drop-Off in his robot mode. Here's Drop-Off's robot mode. And I think it is really cool how it converts from a really nice, tight little vehicle mode to this super sprawled out, chunky robot. And by chunky, I mean this torso section. It's not as much tall as it is wide. That is not a euphemism, but I did build it off of this one part that I think really allows for some really cool transformation elements. And that is this black piece. Now, normally I don't like having pieces come off of pieces because then it just makes it almost just like an illusion, which that is basically what this is. I mean, this is supposed to be the waist section, and that reminds me of Optimus's from Dark of the Moon's abdomen armor section, because it's gray and stuff. And I like the nice windows and how it forms black down here. Gray stripe, gray stripe, gray stripe. But again, what I was talking about was this piece allows. It allows a really cool transformation element, and it actually makes it so it can be big, and you can get these really nice architecture, because this is actually it looks like this piece is at an angle, but when in fact it's this piece that's straight, but with the way that it comes down, it makes this look flat. Also, you gotta bend it so then you can complete the illusion. And the arms, I think, are probably the weakest part about him. They aren't as firm and solid, but they do actually allow for some really good posability. And again, this rounded piece is so that you can get a little bit more forward than if not, and that actually brings it a lot more life and expression. And the wheels on the bottom I actually think look pretty cool. And again, with the wheels on the side, you can faintly see them from the back, so it almost looks like they're a part of the abdomen. And it really completes the sculpt. But I think that's all. Besides, I really like how my favorite part of the transformation by far is the head reveal and how this comes. That I came up with that in the middle of building this guy, and I actually had plans to build this sort of a thing a while ago. Hold on. I actually did some designs for this guy. I wanted to do something like that. I didn't really complete it because I knew that I drew this like a month ago before I even had some of the pieces that I have now, and that really allows for some really cool transformation elements. But anyways, this is Handheld. signing off. Hope you enjoyed this. Signing off.